Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel, James Iggy's Open World. 1 second. Right, this review is It's a Wonderful Life. Well, it's saying 5th of December 1997. Well, it obviously wasn't released. That must be when it was released on DVD or something. Because, I mean, according to here, It's a Wonderful Life, December 20th, 1946. 131 minutes. Right, just 1 second. Here we go, I'll read it to you, right? It's a Wonderful Life is a 1946 American Christmas fantasy drama film produced and directed by Frank Capra. Now, he's a well-known producer. Based on the short story and booklet, The Greatest Gift, which... right, 1 second. Right, this is the plot. On Christmas Eve 1945, in Bedford Falls, New York, George Bailey contemplates suicide. The prayers of his family and friends reach heaven, where guardian angel Clarence Oddbody is assigned to save George in order to earn his wings. Clarence is shown flashbacks of George's life. He watches a 12-year-old George rescue his younger brother Harry from drowning, but became deaf in his left ear. Later, George prevents the pharmacy, Mr. Gower, distraught over the death of his son, from accidentally poisoning a prescription. In 1928, George plans a world tour before college is reintroduced to Mary Hatch, who has been enamoured with since childhood. When his father dies suddenly, George postpones his travel to settle the family business, Bailey Brothers Building and Loan Board. Member Harry F. Potter, who controls most of the town, seeks to dissolve it, but the board votes to keep the building loan open if George runs it. George acquaintances himself, Uncle Billy, and gives tuition to Harry with the understanding that Harry will run the business when he graduates. Harry returns from college, married and with a job offer from his father-in-law, and George resigns himself to running the building alone. George and Mary rekindle their relationship and are married. They witness the run on the bank and use their honeymoon savings to keep the building and loan solvent. Under George Bailey's leadership, the company establishes Bailey Park, a modern housing development surpassing Potter's overpriced slums. Potter entices George with a job for $20,000 a year, but realising that Potter's true intention is to close the building loan, George rebuffs the offer. Well, basically what happens is George's family member, I think it's his uncle, loses some money. So George gets all distraught and stuff and contemplates suicide, and he's going to jump off a bridge. Anyway, Clarence, the angel, comes along and shows him what it'd be like if George hadn't lived at all. How his brother would have died, and how the building in Potter's Field wouldn't be there and everything, and shows him what a wonderful life he really had. And the fact that his wife would never have married and he wouldn't have had any kids and stuff. And obviously George is going out of his mind with it all. Doesn't know if it's real or not. But it's a truly off the charts film. Most people say it's an absolute classic. I mean, to me, it's off the effing charts. I said off the effing charts. Yeah, you know my max. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Gold Star and off the charts. It's in black and white. Some films in black and white look better, to be honest with you. I think that. It just suits the period, set in the 40s in black and white. But there is a colorised version of it as well, which I've seen bits of it, the odd thing, but I prefer the black and white version, to be honest with you. I've got it on DVD. It's an absolute 100% classic. It's a Christmas classic. It's a staple for families all over the world. It's a Wonderful Life is. It's off the charts, as Darren John would say. A London YouTuber, you should check him out. Anyway, that's my review of It's a Wonderful Life. You should watch it. Anyway, see you on the next one.